Good evening, everybody. I'm Lundlubber here, coming back at you again with our weekly vault opening video. Now, the unfortunate part is we did not get nearly as many vaults as I wanted to this week. We just had some other stuff going on, but regardless, we've at least got one myth slot on the Demon Hunter and the Warlock, and then we've got a couple options for the Druid here, with some LFR kind of sprinkled in throughout there. But with that, we'll go ahead and get started. Destruction loot spec opening up on the Warlock. Just a weapon, right? So with that, similar kind of thing that we had last week where we're using an Awakened 12 out of 12 staff. So realistically, we would just take this for a Mog if we were going to take it, because I don't think that taking these tokens is going to be that worth it, considering we already don't have any on the Warlock, right? So it wouldn't really add stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take this sword for Mog. We'll see what we've got when it comes to the actual dungeons. And on this guy, we got a Brackenhide 10 key. So that's not too bad. We got a little bit of a transmog for the rest of the account, and we'll see. So next, we'll do the Demon Hunter. This should follow suit, realistically, when it comes to what we expect. We are in Vengeance loot spec, so we don't have to worry about getting random Havoc gear. And as we open it up, should just be this. Myth shoulders. That is a huge upgrade for us, right? And they're already tiered, so we don't have to use one of our catalyst charges. Not that it matters, we've got plenty of catalyst charges just kind of sitting around right now, but that's a huge upgrade, right? So 20 item levels on the shoulders for the Demon Hunter. That'll be very good. And this guy ends up getting an Uldaman 10. Alright, now we go back to the Druid. Okay, so we're Guardian loot spec for the Druid. We'll go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what we get. Hopefully it's one of the little slots that we haven't gotten this season yet. So for the raid, it looks like we did get the Veteran Decoration of Flame. Not too worried about that. We did a couple of LFR bosses, so that's what gave us that. Myth 2 out of 4 hands. We do need myth hands. And we've got a myth belt. We're already using a crafted belt, which is pretty much, you know, up there with the myth item level. So this is going to be an equivalent item level exchange, except now we can start pumping some of our aspect crests into upgrading this even further. So just a few item levels on the Druid. That is a solid choice. Not too bad vaults, realistically, when it comes to different options that we could have. And then the Druid gets a Neltharis 12. So we do have Fortified, Storming, and Bursting this week. So Fortified, we're going to be dealing with some extra strong trash. Storming, we're going to have a bunch of tornadoes going around, just kind of being annoying, realistically, right? I think my group, we've more been just kind of frustrated by it, more than actually, like, set back by storming, right? It just kind of gets annoying, especially up in the melee areas and stuff like that. Bursting, however, I find to be a really fun affix to play with, just because, you know, you think about some of the larger polls that we do. First big poll in Algathar Academy, any pull in Algathar, realistically, there's a lot of really big pulls there. And you kind of have to start judging how much damage we're going to be taking, what we can use, who we cleanse, and that kind of stuff. So I think bursting is pretty fun to deal with, so I'm excited to see what we're able to do this week. When it comes to the weekly quest, we're on a fell path through time, so we've just got 5 time walking dungeons to do, and then we'll be getting another just raid piece of gear. Not heroic raid, but just regular raid piece of gear. But with that, that's all I've got for a vault for you guys this week. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you want to see in the future in the comments, and we'll be back next week with another one, hopefully. We got a little bit of a vacation plan, so we'll see what we've got, and I'll talk to you guys later.